Elevation and Love family. Today we're going to be discussing emotional release. Today is about you healing in the most effective way that you can, and that is by releasing ownership over things that you truly don't have ownership over. Okay, whether that be emotions, habits, behaviors, beliefs, materialistic things, relationships. I mean, all we have to do is get to a point where we experience those things, acknowledge it, compartmentalize our life by putting it into a certain category and moving on from it, right? So we have things that could be beneficial to us to hold on to, that might be of more than a sentimental value, but sometimes we get stuck in that sentimental value phase where everything that we touch, everything we earn, everything we gain is ours, right? And we want to hold on to it. We want to take it with us to the next level. We want to take it with us over here and over there. We moving around house to house with the same things that we had 20 years ago. Okay, this is the trap, right? This is where we get stuck at, and we are not able to grow. Imagine what your life would be like if you had a favorite pair of shoes growing up, and every time you gained a size, rather than getting a new pair of shoes, you said, nah, I'm just gonna keep these same shoes. Maybe I'm gonna cut the heel out, maybe I'm gonna cut the toes out. Imagine what your feet would look like 20 years later, trying to fit in those same shoes. It don't work. And this is the same thing that is happening day after day with people in their lives. They want to carry this stuff. It has sentimental value. Love it, appreciate it, gratitude, release, get rid of it. You can't take it with you. I want to encourage you to keep on elevating, keep going higher and higher and higher. Don't worry about these low vibrations. You cannot take these low vibrations up here with these high vibrations. I want you to understand that you are getting to the next phase in your life, and there's some things that you got to start releasing, not in a negative way, but acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you had it. Experience enlightenment of what it meant to experience that or to have it, and then let it go. See, have you ever seen that show Pawn Stars? This is a perfect example. On Pawn Stars, they have people come in there with family emblems and things that they had passed down from generation to generation, or something that was passed down from a family member, and they bring them in there to get appraised, and they come in with some off the wall price of what they want for these objects, right? And the people tell them, well, it's only worth this. It's not nowhere near what you want for it. And the client is like, well, I'm not gonna settle for less. And the clerk is like, well, we don't deal in emotions. We don't deal with the sentimental values. We deal with the realistic, like professional. This is the value according to date, and we're not gonna give you this because we got to make this back, right? And people leave empty-handed with the same thing they walked in there with, because they have that attachment. We got to learn to let it go. Let it go. If you want to keep it in the family, keep it in the family. But if it's not for you to hold on to, if you're not enjoying it anymore, if it's not serving you anymore, move on past it. Get rid of it. Let it go. Release those emotions, right? Likewise, emotion. We're going to dive into the mental as well. You got behaviors and beliefs that you hold on to. Release them if they don't serve you, and let them go. Don't try to bring them over into your next phase, because it's not going to be compatible. You're going to run into issues where you want to look back at the good times and keep on diving into it. Some of them old heads that still be in the club, they trying, but they can't keep up. Okay, that your scene is over. Why you in the club? Why you 50 in the club? You know what I'm saying? It just don't blend. You can't. Once you get past a certain phase in your life, you gotta let it go. That's all I'm saying. I encourage y'all to keep on moving ahead in the same direction that you have been destined to go. Not necessarily the one that you want to go, but the one that you are destined to go. All right. All of these paths that you can choose to take, they're going to lead you down the same route, right? They're going to lead you to the same destination. And it's up to you how you get there, right? It's up to you how you maximize your ability to get there in the fastest, safest way, in the most productive way, in the most a substantial way, you know, and through it all, value what you value, and when it doesn't serve you anymore, acknowledge it and let it go. All right, I love y'all. Elevation and love. Y'all keep me up. I'm gonna keep y'all up. And go over to the site. Make sure you go over to 9-etherhood.com, pick you up a shirt, learn about some meditation, learn about how to heal if you need to heal, and we out this thing.